Hey, this is John Acuff, and today I want to talk to you about a brand new principle. You know, we've already talked about a few things, about making sure the size of the goal is right, or looking at your list of things you have to do and eliminating some and simplifying others. But today I want to take like a sharp left turn and talk about the idea of fun. See, most of us don't have fun when it comes to our goals. There's this weird sensation that for us to do something that counts, it has to be miserable. That's how we know it'll count. I see this with running. I'll ask people all the time. They'll say, I'm going to get in shape. And I'll say, well, how are you going to do that? And they'll go, I'm going to start running. And I'll go, do you like running? They go, no, I hate it. It's the worst. I hate it so much. But that's how I know it's good for me. We as a culture believe something has to be terrible for it to count. That's part of the reason that adventure races are so popular. Adventure races like the Tough Mudder. I love the Tough Mudder. I've had friends do it. They had a great time. But do you know that during the Tough Mudder, you get shocked electrically? They have an electrical shock field where you have to run through live wires that shock you. Now, most of your life, you avoid that moment. Like, you might not think about it, but in any given day, you're trying to make sure a live wire doesn't touch your bare skin. But during Tough Mudder Day, you pay for that experience. This is after you jump into a dumpster full of ice water and have to swim under a big wall so that your face and your hands and everything is just frozen and clenches. Then you crawl under a field of live wires, and my friend Dino did that. And I said, what was it like, Dino? And he said, it felt like a giant with a hammer hand punched me in between the shoulder blades as hard as he could. And I thought, that t-shirt you get better be amazing. And this is what we do. We think that it has to be difficult for it to count. Even our most popular goal-setting metric doesn't talk about fun. Have you ever heard of SMART goals? For decades, this is what companies have used. SMART goals, and the words changed a little bit, but they usually mean specific, that your goal is measurable, that it's achievable, that it's realistic, and that it's time-bound. Those are all great words, and I like the idea of SMART goals. But tell me which one of those words is fun. Can you tell me, is it time-bound? Have you ever been on a vacation and somebody said, how is Hawaii? And you said, it was amazing. The best part was the trip was time-bound. I knew exactly when it would end. Nobody says that. None of those words are distant relatives of fun. And what the research shows, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, is that fun matters. So today's challenge, just like we said, is your goal too big? Is it the right size? I just want you to look at your goal and say, is it fun? Do I have a fun goal? And if you do, great. If you don't, we're going to fix that in the next video, because I'm going to tell you how important fun is.